Yo, wow, you hear me? Gotta say we back. Take a little 30-minute break. We in some part of Alabama. I think it's almost close to Knoxville or Tuscaloosa. I don't know. But I'm finna eat me a snack. And then while I'm eating the snack, talk to y'all about, so it's kind of like a mukbang. That's called a nacho mukbang. That's what I'm gonna eat, some nachos. So, paper plate, chip, cheese, and refrigerator. Oh, this is gonna be good. You think that's enough? Yeah, that's great. So, cheese nacho. Now I don't know about y'all, but I like to have my nachos and my cheese spread all around the whole nacho. I'm like, then there are more nachos than chips. Let me show y'all. Hold on, let me spread it out first. Can y'all see that? Can you see that? Put the nachos on there, the cheese on there. Start spreading that out. Ooh, that looks so good. Spread it out. Need some more cheese. Spread it out. Just spread it out. I damn near want the cheese on every chip. And how I eat mine. I want cheese every chip. Every chip gotta have cheese. Take that. Let me tell you what you do with that spoon. Take that spoon. Boom. Cheese every chip down there. Everybody gotta have a place. Everybody deserve a home. Everybody deserve equal right. Equal opportunity. Now look, this is my best meal. This ain't the best, and I did, but we only got 30 minutes, and I want to make this video for y'all, so I'm gonna let it slide. All you really need is like a minute and a mic, because it's cheese. Put this up, put it back in the fridge. Don't forget about the wall. We need the wall. See? We need the wall. I don't know what's wrong with this microwave I got from Prime. Microwave at home. Boy, not even a minute. I should be shh. There's that steam that comes from hot. Golly. Trying to make this video, nigga. I need to buy me a brush for the on the road. Look at that. I need an on the road brush because I don't take my good brush on the road from my guy at home. Oh man. The life, huh? The life of a truck driver, I guess. This right here, I guess this one. I guess that I do. Now I'm gonna tell you what I do. So you gotta strap this back in, right here. Y'all can't really see it, but strap that back in. Unplug the microwave. Plug the refrigerator back up. Right? After you put the refrigerator back up and do all that stuff, put that back in there. Around the corner right here, I got a bungee cord. I pull that like this. Wrap that on the other side. Make sure that microwave is secured. And then we go about our business. Now let's get into the real video. Like I said, don't talk about the way I eat my food. Don't talk about none of that. That's not what this video about. This video kind of, just like I said, it's a mukbang, what you gonna call it, from nachos, and kind of about some other stuff. So I'm gonna name this video probably at 26. On my birthday, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Hold on. My birthday in about 2 weeks, or you can say less than 2 weeks. I'll be 27. So I'm making a video about like 26 years that I lived already. So let's say the name of this video gonna be after 26 years, I've learned ... And that's what I'm gonna tell y'all. So, good. So, put this headphone on because y'all might hear a lot of snacking. Hold on. Ooh, I can't talk smack. No. Let's get into it. Still, we only got 12 minutes. Yeah, so after 26 years, I've learned so much about myself and about the world and about people in general, right? So let's start with myself. I learned that me personally, I'm sensitive. I can't really, I could take it, but I don't take it as well. What I mean by that, criticism, I could take it, but not as well. I care a lot about other people's opinions, and sometimes I shouldn't. Now, as a core, maybe a core 5 of people, or maybe core 3 people, I'm gonna say, let's go with core 5. It's like a core 5, like a handful of people that have opinions that does matter to me, but ultimately the only opinion that matters is mine and God. But I still like their opinion because, like I said, they're my support system to a certain extent, you know. But it was a core 6, but I'll tell you about that. It was a core 6 people opinion that matter, but that kind of fell off, and I'm gonna get into that too. So just speaking on the stuff I just said, trying to touch on that quick but small. When it comes to me being, when I say sensitive, like I said, it's kind of like criticism and me being sensitive mixed together, because some things that I'm dealing with, some things that happen in my life growing up, I kind of get in my feelings when people tell me certain things, which I'm working on, right? I get in my feelings when I'm arguing with somebody and they're not hearing my point, and they just kind of dismissing me a little bit. So, an example, like if me and my wife fussing, or me and my aunt fussing, or not agreeing, and they point get across, but I'm trying to get my point across, and they be like, "Oh, well, Shamar, I don't want to hear that," or "Shamar, I don't want to hear what you got." I'm gonna get in my feelings. I'm gonna think about that shit all day for another 2 days probably, because my point didn't get across, and they just dismissing my whole shebang, right? That's what that, I mean, like me being sensitive. Like I dwell on stuff a lot. I don't let it go until I feel like my part's gonna get across. It could be maybe, I'm gonna say the most I go with that is 2 days, right? But that's only if I feel like I did something wrong. If I feel like if I know I didn't do something wrong, it'd be like 2 days. But if I feel like I did something wrong and then I try to hit me, it'll be like it could be like a week till I get my point across. I apologize, we bear to hash it. A sensitive Shamar. So moving forward, opinionated Shamar. What I mean by opinionated Shamar is like a person that gotta have opinions all the time. I don't have to have opinions I don't have to give opinions all the time. What I mean by that is I have to receive opinions all the time. So every time I make a move in my life, or every time I make a move, in my life, I call about 10 to 15 people. And then I ask the same question over and over and over, multiple different ways to see what people gonna give me different answers, or should I be doing the thing. Now I know in my mind I want to do that, right? I want to know in my mind that I think that may be the best for myself or my family, but I'm gonna have all these people in my business because I want to know everybody's opinion before I make my final opinion. Like I said, I got core 5 people that I could name, which let me show. Yeah, it's core 5. Yeah, core 5. You could say core 7 with God, because he's number 1. And then, like I said, it was a core 6, but that person fell off. So yeah, those 7 people, or those 6 people now, opinion definitely matter to me a lot. And on top of that, I'm calling more than them, just them. So those people matter. I'm calling on God first, like I said. Then those other 5 people, or at the time, other 6 people, and then I'm calling other people that I don't even shouldn't even play a part in what I'm got going on. But I like opinions so much, and different opinions so much, or I don't like it. I feel like as if I need it so much to the point where I just keep calling people until I get the opinion that I really don't like, and then like, damn, this is gonna be myself. So ultimately, all opinions, they matter, but ultimately, when I get that opinion that I don't want to hear, it's like, damn, I shouldn't have any extra opinions altogether, you know? Because the only people that only people opinions that matter is the people that I hold dear to my heart. And that's even to a certain extent. And I feel like they feel like that's to me. They're gonna call me and ask me about my opinion on something, but ultimately they're gonna choose your opinion, right? So yeah, that's what I'm learning about myself. So I'm learning to stop. I'm learning to stop caring about opinions as much. I'm learning to stop being so damn sensitive too about what people say, because they don't mean harm. But they don't mean harm. But sometimes you don't want to hear the truth all the time. Sometimes you just want somebody to listen to you. So if you're sensitive like me, you gotta be ready for that stuff. You know, I got friends that gonna give it to me hardcore. I got family members that gonna give it to me hardcore. And sometimes I gotta prepare myself when I talk to them, because I already know how it's coming. All right? Give me a second. My cheese gotta get the wall. So my cheese gotta get the wall. You hear me? That water tastes good. On the road, I'm gonna take an intervention. Right? I mean, here's a commercial. I mean, on the road, all I drink is water, cranberry juice, and orange juice. All that other stuff, cold drink stuff, I'm not doing it on the road. And I'm about to start buying like restaurant dinners and stuff, and Iron Skillet and TAs, like, you know, the restaurants on the road. I'm gonna start eating that too, because man, you're wasting money. I got all this nachos and cheese and snacks in the cabinet. I got my cereal and milk. That's pretty much all I'll eat. Man, I'm gonna eat that stuff. I'm not saying I'm not eating it at all, but I'm gonna eat it. But anyway, let's get back to the video. So yeah, as you can see, them chips gone. Now I like to eat all my chip. Then I got so much cheese and I'm just gonna lick it while I'm eating the thing. You know. Anyway, don't judge me. That's what I do. Moving on from what I said, I also learned that I'm not perfect. Right? I think I mentioned on this a little bit in a previous clip. But I'm not perfect. I'm far from it. I do wrong. I am wrong sometimes. And I may not make no sense. Right? And I also got personal flaws that I deal with my relationship with people. I got flaws that I deal with my wife. My daughter's still coming up, you know what I'm saying? I got flaws with her, and that's just the beginning. All right, one more chip. Some chips over in the cheese, but yeah, I'm not perfect. That's another thing I learned in 26 years. I have to be willing to grow and mature from the things that I once did and the things that I am doing. In order for me to do that, that's where I think opinions come at. Because if I'm not willing to accept the criticism and people's opinions on that subject, I'm not gonna ever grow. I'm not gonna ever mature. And if I could tell you anything, you gotta be willing to mature. You have to be willing to grow. Because if you're not willing to mature, you can't grow. If you want to grow and you don't want to mature, you're gonna be stuck in the place you is, and then that's gonna be just totally bad. So, moving forward. Hold on. And with that being said, there's relationships in my life that I've lost because I was not the mature person in the situation, or I was not the bigger person in the situation. So I'd rather get mad, say what I gotta say, let them say what they gotta say, and then block them, and not even try to call them back. You know what I'm saying? Or they say, man, bro, this shit never ended that way. And I'm speaking on 3 situations that happened with 3 situations, whereas it's not the same things, but this is how I ended it. This is how I left it alone like this, right? And one of them just happened recently. So for the first 2, we fell out off behind petty things. Like, it was petty stuff, and I valued the 2 people to the fullest, right? Because one of them, my friend, one of those 2 guys to the fullest, right? And I let some petty, instead of me try to talk to them and try to make that relationship work, or get an understanding with them, so we don't end it on bad terms. So I just said what I had to say, told them how I had to tell them, like they told me, and then I blocked them. I ain't blocked them on Instagram, but I blocked them on, my phone, and we never talked. One of them has been about 6 months. The other one has been 2-3 years, and I still think about them to this day. About what, then should I talk to him? Would they want to talk to me if I decide to talk to him? Do they think about, and I know this not me being weird, you know what I'm saying? Like, no homo or whatever. But it's like, I value everybody in my life. I feel everybody come in my life for a reason. And when you have so much close relationship like that, it shouldn't just go that fast, even with the last one that just happened, it was behind some. It wasn't behind nothing foolish. It was foolish on both. I mean, on my side, a little bit. But at the same time, it was like I feel like our relationship was so much stronger than that. It shouldn't even have went as far as it went. And I'm gonna say I didn't get out of character as much as I thought I was gonna get out of character, because with that situation, because like I said, that situation I really value, because that person helped me with some situations that, you know, people don't even know about, you know. So all in all, one day, me and those three people might talk again. One day we might see each other in a fight. But that's just the way God works. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. The way life works. You lose them, you get them. But you always value them, because the time they was in your life, they help you out some kind of way. And they may come back. I know for a fact one of them will come back. So that's a must. You know what I'm saying? That has to come back. The other two, I don't know. You know, I don't know. May talk again, may not. Things happen. You know, people live, people learn. Another thing I learned is, I've heard this before, and I think I could even say I may have seen this before, but I'm not gonna be sure and say that for 100% fact. But I witnessed it. I'm not gonna say it. I witnessed it now. In these years, I'm not gonna say when it happened, whatever. But I think people hold a lot of stuff in, that how they feel about you, because they don't want to hurt your feelings. But when y'all get into that one argument, man, those kids come rushing out. And when they rush out like that, boy, you like, damn, this how you feel about me? This how you feel about me, dude? Oh, girl, this how you feel about me? You could have told me that when this situation when you know how you felt that at the beginning, so you don't come off as rude. But you think you hurt me more. And that's where that sensitivity come back. See what I'm saying? For me, you hurt me more now than you probably would have hurt me then, because you holding this stuff in, this, you know. And one of my relationships, I did that to a person. Instead of me trying to pull that person to the side and tell him how I feel about them, all I did was hold some stuff in for a long time, and then when we got into that last argument, I threw it at him. And that was wrong. So if you watching this person, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I apologize for my part I played in that situation, because that was wrong. I shouldn't have I should have been man enough to throw you to the side and say, hey, this is how you made me feel. Even if you didn't listen, then you didn't care. This is how you made me feel. This is how I felt about this situation, or this is what I feel about this my whole life, you know, or how you ended up, you know. But man, boy, I'm sorry. Your nacho and cheese was so good. Look at this plate, man. I'm waxing this, man. Y'all. If y'all not from Louisiana, or if you is from Louisiana, if y'all don't want y'all nachos and cheese in the microwave, try that. Get your little plate, do that, and tell me comment on this video how it tastes, cause boy, that cheese that's warm, get the licking. I've been licking my fingers the whole time on this video. Boy, look. Yum, delicioso. That door, boy, you know I'm childish. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I'm for sure still childish to a certain extent. I like to do kiddie stuff. I still want to go skating. I still want to go play in the trampoline park. That's kind of new, but I want to do that. I want to go play baseball in the park and go swing on swing. All that, man. I'm trying to get some things happen, and I'm gonna make a video about that too. But something happened, and 2 years ago in my life that made me even more. I'm a conservative person. I'm not an extrovert. I'm an introvert. I think I'm an introvert. Tell me if I am when I'm telling you this story. Like, I'd rather be in the house and play my game with my daughter and my wife in the house with me, while my wife would rather go out and do certain things. But like I said, something happened in the past that made me want to do more of what I wasn't comfortable doing at first. So like I said, man, this world teach you so much about yourself that you probably wouldn't even understand, you know. water tastes so good. Oh my God. Boy, water tastes so good, boy. Yeah. So to end this video, and I know I talked a lot. You know, it may some of that may have been rambling, but some of that may have been. But I could tell you honestly, that's not even everything I learned about myself. That's just some of the things I learned about myself. But I didn't want to put all that in this one video. But this one here, I love something I was eating because I was bored. But and my advice to y'all: take opinions, but take heed to the opinions. No, that's wrong. Take opinions, but don't make opinions your whole life. Don't make you have to live off what people say, because they're not gonna live on what you say, right? If you're sensitive, or if you're not sensitive, get some feelings. If you're not sensitive, if you is sensitive, throw some of them damn feelings away, boy, because that could hurt you, boy. You know what I'm saying? That could put you in a whole lot of trouble. You know, a whole lot of trouble. Either way, get some feelings, throw some away. You know, find your balance. You know, when it comes to relationships, be a bit mature, grow your ass up. I'm not gonna say run behind a person, but what I will say is, do your best to do your part. If that don't make sense, well, I'm gonna explain a little bit more. Basically, try your hardest to let that person know how much they mean to you, right? Do your hardest to let that person know that even though we got into an argument, we like this, you know, we like this. That little petty ass situation that we going through, or something that's serious now, in the long run, I may need you again. In the long run, you may need me again. So how can we squash this as men? You know what I'm saying? How can we squash it without, you know, any craziness being said? Or if it was said, can we move past it after a couple of days? Men or women? Because you know, I got girlfriends. Not girlfriend, but I got girls that's my friend. You know, and I got my wife. So it's on both sides. So in a situation, and I'm pretty sure men got girls that's friends and wives or girlfriends too. You know, and the same thing for women. It just, oh man, it got a quote that I listen to podcasts a lot, and this was the quote. You know, I get the iPad on deck. I'm actually thinking of getting a new key soon. You know what I'm saying? But here, let me get this quote. I share my quotes on my iPad and my phone because I don't be want to lose everything. Let me see if I can go back and get this. Man, this is ridiculous. You know, did you know this is a shame? This stuff didn't even save to my iPad. Oh, never mind. It just popped up. It just popped up in my iPad. So let me try this again. So, in my 2022 quotes, you know what I'm saying? I wrote this down like today or the other day. One quote said, I'm gonna put it up on the screen for y'all. And I don't know who said this quote. I heard it in the podcast. They don't know the person who said it, and I don't know the person who said it. So I'm gonna say unknown or to be announced. Y'all find it. Y'all put it in the comment. Anyways, it's okay. Above all things, be true to thyself. So I guess that basically means through everything you go through, you still gotta be Shamal. You still gotta be Bobby, Whitney, Julia, Emily. You still gotta be them people, because at the end of the day, everybody else that you talk to, everybody else that you hold dear to your heart, they still gonna do their thing. They're gonna talk to you when they want to talk to you, or they're gonna do what they feel like they want to do to you. But at the end of the day, they're gonna still be themselves, because themselves. They're the only person that matter in that sentence, or maybe in that time. You know, they only at the end of the day, all you got yourself and your partner. You know what I'm saying? And your kids, we got kids. But anyways, the other quote is, you put too much stock into what other people think. And I heard that from E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher on his podcast. If y'all don't watch that podcast, go check it out. But let me say that again. You put too much stock into what other people think. And that's me. I put so much effort in trying to get a person to understand what I'm trying to do. And then when they say something that I don't want to hear, I put so much effort into telling them why I think I should do that. And then I know that and like I said, I even do that with the core people. You know, I tell them, and me and one of my core people, we debate the hell out of everything I say. Damn near. 2 of them, matter of fact. No, 3. You just say everybody. We debate. That's what I say, because I'm trying to figure it out. They telling me stop worrying about people. They'll tell me don't worry about people's opinions. Right? My core people that I love opinions from, they'll tell me don't worry about the people's opinions. They'll tell me shut the hell up and do what you want to do. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna do what you want to do anyway. So I'm gonna put them quotes and some mean quotes. You know what I'm saying? I got more, but that's all y'all get for right now. You know what I'm saying? One day I might go through my quotes, but one more time. Above all things, be true to thyself. That's one. I don't know who made it. Two, the second one. You put too much stock into what other people think. Thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned. I appreciate y'all. Let's run these views up. Like, comment, subscribe.